Do you like the way they are serving the food?
No.
That's an example of overproduction. Producing yearly is also a problem. Am I correct? So that's where just in time came. And then coming to inventory, what is inventory? Anything you store by blocking your money. Anything you store by blocking your money. Imagine you keep 10 lakh rupee in a locker. Is it good for your family?
No, as long as you are not pay tax.
Maybe for some reason you are keeping it in locker, but after 6 months, will the money be same or more than 10 lakh?
Will be same.
Same money. Value is not getting added. 10 lakh is 10 lakh even after 6 months, even after 1 year. So inventory is actually, in any form is actually a waste. Like for example, I keep more of raw material or more of finished product. My money is blocked. My fund is blocked, and then it is not, I cannot use the resource for some other productive work, or it is not multiplying, or it is not adding value. And so any form of storage, inventory, whether it is raw material you store more than the requirement, or a work in progress is more, or the finished product is more, these are all inventory, right? And that's why we always prefer to buy the provisions, vegetables, everything only for the daily requirement. Am I correct? How many of us buy vegetables for the entire week and then store it? If we have that habit, we also know the consequences, isn't it? Apart from getting the money blocked, we will lose our health also. So inventory in any form is a killer, and that is also considered a waste. Try to optimize the inventory. Initially optimize, and then try to optimize further and further. At some point of time, you may be able to comfortably run your business with the zero inventory. It's very difficult, but possible, right? And many companies are running without even producing anything. Am I right? These are all happening nowadays. And then waiting in any form is waste. All of you join the meeting by 9:30, but we allow you inside the meeting only by 9:45. That's definitely a non-value adding activity we are doing in our business, right? Whether the material is waiting, or the machine is waiting, or operator is waiting, or all of them are together waiting for instruction, these are all waste. I think all of you heard about time study and method study. Time study and method study. How much time does it take to complete a work? What method they are following, to do activity? Maybe preparing a coffee or doing a small grinding job. When you go, look closer, you will realize all these waste exist, right? And then motion waste, excessive movement of people, or excessive movement of parts, or excessive movement of machines within a process is called motion waste. For example, a shaper arm is moving excessively. It no need to move that much. If the shaper arm is moving excessively, what are the consequences? Shaper arm is set in such a way that it can move excessively and then do the job for you. What are the consequences? Electricity consumption will be high. It can hit something else and then cause damages. What will happen to your cycle time?
Wear and tear.
Time will increase.
Cycle time will improve. There are many consequences associated with every form of waste. We need to proactively think about it, and so that we can actually recognize the existence of such waste. And then transportation waste. What is transportation waste? The movement of the same thing, people, parts, or machines between the process. For example, if all of us assemble in a hotel to have the training program, all of us could have traveled at least 50 to 100 kilometers by ourselves, isn't it? So what we have eliminated here by having the training program in an online mode, we eliminated a waste called transportation waste. We have designed the process in such a way that people don't have to move. Parts no need to move, right? So resources are moving only minimal. If you are moving excessively between the process, that is transportation waste. One machine is here and another machine is in another plant, and now you are using a truck and carrying there. That is called what? Transportation waste. Your warehouse is 100 kilometers away from the production area, And so every day you take your product to warehouse and then next day you bring it to some other place. These are all happening because of the poor design of the layout. They are called a transportation waste. And then rework. What is, why rework comes here? This is called defect. I think better word should be defect, not rework, right? So any non-conformance is a defect. If you do defect, then you have to correct it. And that the defect causes rework. So both are waste. And then over processing. What is over processing? I'm doing little bit of over processing, right? Talking deeper excessively. That is a over processing, right? Anything beyond the requirement, anything beyond the specification. I'm given only 1 hour, but I'm taking 1.5 hours. And sometimes it makes sense, but most of the time it won't make sense. So we need to be careful about our over processing, right? There is no point simply, trying to delight everyone when the requirements are made crystal clear. Got it? All the 7 waste. So lean is all about identifying